All right. Thank you all for watching. We're here with Cesar Ortiz. Cesar, you got any people, places, or events that you would like to shout out?
Yeah, I want to shout out Mini Greens. They're doing my micro greens here in town in Lincoln. They have it at Super Saver and IV, and I'll get all my greens from them. They're pretty good people. Good. The greens are more vitamins than just regular greens, so it's, you know less greens, more vitamins. So kind of works out better.
Oh, for
And
sure.
then, believe in the my son helps me lift. He's my lifting coach, so my son and York Jiu-Jitsu and Capital City Jiu-Jitsu, Lincoln Jiu-Jitsu, and Omaha 10th Planet.
Yeah, for sure. And what's the name of the greens company again? I'm interested in
Mini
that.
Greens.
Mean Greens?
Mini Greens.
Okay.
And they do micro greens, so they have like a broccoli, sunflower. They sell it at the Hy-Vee or Super Saver here in town.
It's like pills and powder?
No, it's like a... If you ever see like sprouts, but they're grown...
They're like alfalfa?
Yeah, but they're not sprouts because they're really a plant. They just cut them when they're young. So they come in a little canister, and you could like do a topping and stuff and put in your food.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have a Facebook site, a Facebook page.
Yeah.
They're good people.
For sure. I'm going to check that out.
Yeah.
So you have a public service announcement about wearing mouth guards?
Yes. I got my tooth knocked out by a new guy. So wear your mouthpiece, and you guys don't freak out when you're getting choked. Keep calm down.
Yeah.
So just you gotta be safe. Get used to wearing your mouth guard. So it's the best advice.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you got people like I can't wear it because gets me want to throw up.
Yeah.
But if you get used to it, it's easier.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I always hate whenever I forget it or I look at it and it's kind of dirty and I'm like, I'm not today.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah. And also this invest in yourself clothing. They hook me up with some clothes and gear and retro grappler rash guards because they give me a big old gift package for being a good customer.
Really?
Yeah, they give me like a lot of free gear.
Nice.
So they hook me up pretty good. And I like the rash guards really high quality.
Oh, for sure.
You always get those tight. I'm a beer guy, and when you buy rash guards, you never know what you're gonna get. Sometimes it's tight, Cause
yeah.
You're like, hey, this ain't those 2X. This is like a large.
Exactly.
So
yeah. Sometimes I just bust like the waist, like
or
like it starts to be stringy, like right away. And I'm like, oh, whoops.
Yep.
What is that called again?
Invest in yourself.
Invest in yourself.
Yep.
And clothing out of Lincoln.
Grand Island.
Grand Island. Nice. Awesome. That's cool. Yes, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your background?
Yes. My name is Cesar Ortiz. I came from California to Grand Island back in '94. '98, I went to Blockbuster Video. I don't know what young kids don't know what Blockbuster Video is. You could rent a tape about that big and put it in your VCR, and I seen UFC 1. And it was like, wow, man, this is amazing. The guy... grappling. Because when I grew up, wrestling wasn't popular, but boxing was. And my brothers all boxed. My dad took kids to box. I tried boxing, but I like getting hit. So
yeah,
like it's nice to get hit somebody, but you get hit back.
Yeah, exactly.
So I didn't like that, but I seen this guy could do stuff to people without getting hit.
So talking about Hoist Gracie.
Hoist Gracie, yeah. Hoist Gracie's like he's not getting hit. He's not hitting nobody. He's not getting hit, and he's beating people up.
Yeah.
So I want to learn that. I said in my head, I want to learn that. But in Grand Island back in '98, it was around '98. There's no judo, jiu-jitsu. So I seen judo at the YMCA. So I started that. This kind of looks like what Hoist Gracie's doing. And then I used to get the Panther videos. You can buy VHS tapes and learn jiu-jitsu at home. And I would go take it to there and I go practice with judo. Say, hey, let's do this on this videotape. Let's do this.
Yeah.
And we'd drill it. And then that's how I started learning. Then I went to, in Lincoln, they had judo school, Roseberry's. So rest in peace, Miss Roseberry. I started doing judo there too. And I met a lot of guys from Lincoln doing jiu-jitsu there. We all went judo there. And then after that, I just started learning from different... I got a catch wrestling coach that did wrestling.
Where was that at? That's interesting. Oh, in Grand Island?
Yeah, he was like an old school, learn catch. And then same thing, we started doing DVDs and videos. And then we started like training at his house. He had a whole full matted basement. And we just started like 7 of us trained, learn catch. More like a wrestling style. So then after that, I was like, hey, my judo coach said he can't do judo no more. We're gonna close the place down at the YMCA. I said we're gonna shut it down. I can't coach. I'm getting too busy. And I was a yellow belt in judo, and I was like, I don't want this to close. So I'll take over. So I started teaching the basics, and I had my daughter and 3 nephews that were like 6 years old. So I signed up for the class, and I started teaching kids. And then it just grew like 30, 40 kids, and we used to go to the judo tournaments, and they used to win tournaments, because I tried to like just drill for fun, you know.
Right.
So it was like a lot of drilling, like judo. Then after that, we started doing some wrestlers came in. They wanted to learn judo, but they were wrestlers. So it was like, and then my catch wrestling coach was helping out. He's like, just do catch wrestling, you know. It was before 10th Planet.
Oh,
so we were just doing top game, really heavy top game, and everything was to work to the top. And
like
top.
the kind of smash and pass.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Key locks and
yep.
They call them key locks though, right? Isn't that a
chicken wings, key locks?
Yeah, versus Kimura or Americana.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then like some people like to wear shoes.
Oh really?
I don't know, like but they do a lot of heel hooks back then.
In judo?
No,
in jiu-jitsu. In cat. Oh, okay.
We started mixing the both because we were just a group of guys training.
Yeah.
And then back in 2001, there was no jiu-jitsu schools. Maybe Mama's Mid America was the only one in Omaha, and then 10th Planet barely started doing jiu-jitsu when I found out. But it was like you gotta go dig it up. There's no Facebook. It was barely, you have to Google and look for them.
Right. Send an email or something.
Like, trying to hook up with people, you know, like.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like now, like everything was like all these schools back then. There wasn't all these schools. So you gotta search it.
Yeah.
And then, or you'll find guys that like doing it too, and you go meet somewhere, and we'll train in garages or whatever.
Man, that's how like so many people got started, and you know, I mean, how people like still train today. You know, if they're, you know, out in the middle of nowhere, especially here in the Midwest, kind of, you know, they might just have. Like, whenever you hear people training independently, like, you're normally like, I don't know. But, I mean, you know, that's all some people have.
Yeah, I heard a famous guy, I forgot who it was, but he said, no matter who you train with, if you roll enough, you'll learn something. As long as you're training, you know.
You're not going to get worse.
Yeah, you'll learn by training.
Yeah. How far along in judo is a yellow belt? I'm not familiar.
Yeah, about 6 months, a year. Yeah, I got my black belt, but it's not like... Judo's not like jiu-jitsu where when you get black belt in jiu-jitsu you're like a genius.
Right.
In judo you start as black belt. Start actually learning things, you know.
Oh, okay.
So you know the basics when you get to black and you're pretty good. But you're not expected to be a pro. Because with jiu-jitsu when you're black belt, you know your stuff, you know.
Right.
You know, and people they expect you to know a lot.
Right.
And they keep up with stuff going, all the new stuff too.
So then if somebody's a black belt in judo, do you have to like look out for their stripes, or how can you tell how good they are?
You basically know that they're the balance, and they know they don't hurt anybody.
Okay.
And they know the basics.
Yeah.
Like breaking your balance, falls.
Yeah.
They could throw people without hurting them. And you should be able to coach somebody.
Yeah. Like I do like it, and like obviously I love wrestling and jiu-jitsu and stuff like that. But I was always like afraid, and kind of I did get hurt training judo.
Yeah.
And then they're always like, "Oh, you don't know how to break fall." And then you know what I mean? Maybe. But I got dropped like from somebody's shoulder. So like I see what you mean. The experienced people aren't gonna pick you up in the air on their shoulder and drop you.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter. I don't know.
Like the first time I was married back then, and I was doing it for 3 months, and this big guy was probably 6 feet tall, 300 pounds. Hooked my leg and did a throw, but hooked my leg and kept it hooked. And I heard my ankle pop. He broke my ankle. I had to put a steel plate in. My wife said, "You're quitting." I said, "No, I'm still going to keep going." But he broke my ankle the first 6 months of judo I did.
Yeah.
Because he threw me. He hooked my leg and threw me over. My leg was still standing straight. And he just basically bent my ankle in half and broke it.
Man.
But if you could throw somebody with control.
Yeah. And also, like, definitely the break falls are important and stuff like that. Yeah. So you know and like have trained with Grant Dawson. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And back in the day, I'm assuming.
Back in
and currently, as you told me.
Yeah, when he comes to visit his parents. He comes down with train at York. So this is back in he was in high school, and here comes this kid from high school. And yeah, you see my Facebook picture was when he was in high school, and he comes over to after wrestling. He's like, "I want to be a UFC fighter." We're like, "Yeah, calm down, kid. just do your jiu-jitsu. You know, we're doing jiu-jitsu."
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, "No, I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna be a UFC fighter one day." We're like, "Settle down. Just keep training." So he'll do wrestling, and after wrestling comes to jiu-jitsu class, and he did it all the way till he turned 18. And then back in the day, 03 maybe, they had tri-state cage fighting. I don't remember back then.
I've seen
the more videos.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen Tate Wright has some trophies in their gym. Like he was a tri-state.
Yeah, because Tate Wright did.
He won
with a couple of my guys that we trained. I trained with in the beginning with Tate too.
Yeah, he has a couple of trophies.
Yeah, that was before. It's kind of like the original
Dynasty.
Dynasty.
Like the original Dynasty before it was. Yeah.
Yeah, and then back then they gave you a hotel room and a couple of free tickets, and you get to fight. It's all amateur. So you just sign up and you get a hotel room because it's out of town, and then you get to fight for them.
Yeah.
So he did that in Hastings. He did his first amateur bouts there. So he did a couple of submission tournaments, and then he moved to Kansas. Then one day, I'm looking at the contenders, and there's Grant. I'm like, holy crap, he did it.
Yeah. That was on the Contender Series?
Yeah, when Snoop Dogg was doing his play-by-play with Snoop Dogg.
Oh.
And I talked to him about it, too. Like, I say, hey, man, Snoop Dogg was doing, imitating, because he's kind of joking about Grant. Mm-hmm. He's like, yeah, I know.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg did play by him, and Uriah Faber did his play-by-play in the Contenders.
Oh, yeah, I remember you could switch to, if you wanted that commentary, or if you wanted Michael Bisping or whoever.
Oh, yeah.
But, you could pick which one you wanted.
I see the Uriah Faber and
Snoop
Dogg was pretty funny.
Yeah, the Snoop cast. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And he comes and does, where do you train at now?
York.
And he comes and trains there with you?
Like, he comes visit his parents, because his parents live close to York. He'll let us know, and then he'll come and we'll just meet up and train a little bit. Show us some moves and basically say hi and stuff.
Yeah. How's your gym in York?
I mean,
I don't know. Like, I don't know. I guess that was I don't know.
So the York gym is Brandon Deschner owns it, and he's affiliated with he's under 10th Planet, so they do a 10th Planet system there.
Nice.
But I teach the judo. One day a week I teach judo.
Oh, nice.
So for I got little kids that do it, and then we do like stand up judo throws for jiu-jitsu tournaments and stuff. So I do that once a week for them.
Well, yeah. Well, and you all just recently had a jiu-jitsu tournament out there.
Yep, and we did that first time in York.
How did that go?
Pretty good. They're probably gonna come back because a lot of people showed up. Cause it's kind of between Lincoln and we got Kearney guys coming. So a lot of people getting Grand Island guys. So.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'll look forward to your next one. I'll be down some weight and we'll get it going. So like you've been, I don't know, you said you training since the 90s, and how have you like kind of stuck with it the whole time?
In the beginning, I don't know if it's still like this in jiu-jitsu really, because I stay away from tough guys. But when I started jiu-jitsu, I just wanted to. I did a couple of schools in Aurora. I rented a space up at their community center, so we did a school there. Then I actually coached for FCC in Grand Island. I coached a judo program for a while. So you always got these new guys that trying to challenge you, like, because you do jiu-jitsu, you're the coach. It's not like wrestling when you never go challenge a wrestling coach.
Right.
And if you can't beat you, you suck, Right. But the jiu-jitsu guys back in the day thought that if you can't beat them, then you're not a good coach. Even though they're younger and stronger. But you never go challenge a wrestling coach.
Right.
Or a football coach for,
Well,
but back in the day, it was like, if you can't beat me, then you can't teach me. So it's kind of like the Wild Wild West back then,
Right.
So now it's a little bit better because more organized. But back then, you were trying to teach out of your like a little gym. People try to challenge you all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty disrespectful. I mean, yeah.
It was so new back then. Nobody understood it.
Well, yeah, they didn't. I guess they probably didn't want to waste their time, because there was so much stuff. Like, I don't know. I like nothing against like kung fu or anything like that.
Yeah.
But that's people are probably training that, thinking about MMA, and they learned otherwise. and so
they're like, if you can't beat me, then don't work.
Right.
But now everybody knows it works.
Yeah.
But now that I'm almost 48, and it's like the 24-year-old kid wants to go hard, and he beats me up, which I'm pretty good defensive wise, but they beat you up sometimes. It's like, good job, man. You beat up a 48 fat old man. Good job. You know, I'm not here to be the best of the mat, best in the gym. So I like to take it easy and roll with people I trust.
Well, I mean, you're also talking about people who would use like a ton of strength or speed or, you know, versus technique, you know, or, you know what I mean, like aggression. So like if you, if a younger person was to roll with like an older person, like respectfully and, you know, technique back and forth, and they end up winning, you know, no big deal. But, and that's the same thing like with Caroline and like with girls, like guys like do not want to lose. And it's not even losing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, so...
it's like,
they want to... I don't know.
Like, I roll with girls all the time. Because I have a daughter, so... And I have kids. If you roll with kids, then you can roll with anybody.
Mm-hmm.
But if you beat up a 10-year-old kid, then... Because I had a couple of guys go crazy on a 10-year-old kid. They're like, hey, man, he's 10 years old.
Right.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
You know, you're 28 years old, 28, and you beat up a 10-year-old kid. Take it easy, man.
Yeah, like somebody just refusing to lose to
like
a kid.
Yeah,
no.
So make the kid work for it. Like make him not don't kill him on the mat. Make him work for it, but don't kill him. You know, don't kill him.
Or make him use perfect technique.
Yeah.
And then just I wouldn't even call it like a loss. Like the kid knows he's not beating you up.
Like,
you know?
Then you get those kids that you let them tap you. And then they get all like they won the championship, like
yeah,
like 16-year-old kid, my nephew Diego, he wants to be. He's just turned 19, but he weighs like 110, 20 pounds, and I don't beat me sometimes, and he's like calm down, I let you calm down.
Yeah, like sticking his arms up. Like,
I beat you, like
yeah,
okay,
well,
okay, next time you want me, now you're gonna make me go hard on you.
Right, that's funny. Oh, so how many dogs do you have?
I got three
dogs.
Four of my son's Boston Terrier that runs away all the time. Get caught on the ring. I get pictures of the ring door ring cameras.
Oh yeah.
They sent me pictures in the morning. I woke up today with a picture from door ring, my neighbor. Like he's like in the front yard looking around, like because I know they get an alarm goes off and it snaps a picture of him. So I get these messages like, hey, your dog's over here, like, how to get out.
So, are they all boxers? You said
three boxers and a Boston Terrier.
Oh, a Boston Terrier.
Boston Terrier.
Oh, okay, cool.
Little Boston. My sons, and then 3 boxers.
Yeah. I mean, they're definitely my favorite dog, and like I watched the dog show the other day, and like I was like looking at all the breeds. And I was like, okay, I mean, I would also like to have a Shar-Pei. I would like to have like a Cane Corso or something like that. But other than that, like I think boxers are my favorite dogs. Like, what was that kind of for you? Like,
I like flat nose dogs and less hair the better. Mm-hmm. And I like small tails.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when I saw the chance to get a boxer, we got them. And they really don't bark too much. Mm-hmm. So when I walk them, I have these little dogs barking at my dogs. And the old ladies, they grab their dog. My dog's like, hey, your dog's barking at my dog. But my dog's attacking your dog. But your dog wants to kill my dog. My dog's looking like, this little dog's attacking my dog. And the dog's looking like, she's like, they think they're pit bulls.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Like, they're not pit bulls. It's a boxer, lady.
Yeah, but I mean, and even so, like, you know, I mean, you have like 3 of them. Like people probably know if they see you walking around, you're a responsible dog owner. Yeah. So like, if they were pit bulls, who cares? I don't know. I like boxers too. So yeah, you got any future plans or anything coming up?
What was it? I want to get my blue belt, so I'm gonna try to go to Lincoln Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and work in the executive class with Conan.
Oh yeah.
So, cause I'm the kind of guy that don't do warm-ups.
Right.
I'll do a couple of shrimps, but I want to do like hardcore warm-ups, you know?
Like drilling warm-ups.
No, I drill, but I'm talking like cartwheels and all that handstands. Yeah. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'll sit right here.
Oh, yeah.
Because I see these young guys doing them 30-minute warm ups sometimes in class.
Yeah.
They're doing like cartwheels and stuff and handstand walking.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'll wait. You know, I'll drill arm bars and stuff like that. But
yeah.
But I'm not doing no handstands and walking on my hands.
At least at the gi classes at like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, I don't think that you'll have to, do any handstands or anything like that. I think that's probably the, like the wrestling class or things like that. But that being said, though, the warm-ups are still brutal. And then I think that the warm-ups are extra brutal if I have a gi on.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know.
I don't like. I've got to get used to the gi. The gi is like I like no gi sometimes better.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. It's like if you're trying to get your blue belt, I guess the way to it is gi, especially at Lingy Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and at least like there you can track your progress and you kind of have an idea of how far along you are with how many classes you.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
I've been there to do the automated.
Oh,
I've been there.
Yeah.
I've been there a couple of times when they punch your name in, but I haven't never seen the automated way they do it.
The way that it's been explained to me, is that they take count of how many times you're checking in on what classes, and then every so many check-ins you're considered for a stripe or a belt.
Oh, nice.
So at least you know that like you're, punching a ticket, and you're at least you'll be on the radar if you'll do classes and stuff like that. That helps me versus having absolutely no idea.
I feel kind of bad. I go some places sometimes. I go some places like the gi and a white belt. I'm not good, but I'm not like a wipe off the streets.
Right.
So it's like these guys like look at me like, okay, I'm gonna kick this guy's ass, and then I'm like, I know my defense, so I'm gonna give you a little bit of a hard time before you beat me up. And then they're like, oh yeah, by the way, he's been training for 20 years, so I'm pretty good at defense and stuff like that. So, but I'm not so like I might give myself one strike, maybe that's about it. But
yeah, I mean,
but I wearing the gi is gonna be hard because I like no gi a lot.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. Maybe now that it's getting really cold, the gi might be a little bit better now, but I don't know.
I gotta get used to my the weird sweeps. All the new. I'm more the smash, the old school jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, smash and pass, like same here.
Like you get the gi just to do certain things, to hold down or smash. But all this like getting the gi out and looping around, all kind of weird stuff. Like I don't know all that new stuff.
That'll definitely just come with time, and that'll be good. You got anything else going on?
No, we're trying to do a kids program in New York, after school program for jiu-jitsu. So when the kids get off of school between like 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock, 5:30, they have a jiu-jitsu program to go to. So we're trying to start that this next week. I think it's get started. Because York's small, and a lot of parents make it affordable for parents too.
For sure.
Because you got those latchkey kids that don't have nowhere to go, like between after school, and then your dad gets home at 6. So between that time, you go to jiu-jitsu, do homework there, whatever. So starting that program.
Cool. Where's that at in New York?
York, downtown, right across the street from the community center. York's pretty small. You'll find it.
Right. All right. Well, you don't got anything else? Definitely. Thanks a lot.
Well, thank you.
We'll have to get after it again sometime and get some training in.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Thank you all.